Yeah, look, you'll probably run into reasonably good returns towards the end of the year. Whether that will continue in 2020 is another question. But yeah, macro positive with the trade deal. If you combine that with lower interest rates throughout Asia, some fiscal stimulus too, then you have to think on the macro front that's an improvement in what has been really a slowing global growth environment. And so for markets, you've seen the Asian markets underperform global markets by around that 10% in the last 6 months. So you expect to see that gap to close now.
When you mentioned the trade deal, yes, we have a resolution, but when you look at it, it really is only a short-term resolution, and there's still a ways to go when it comes to negotiating the other phases of this deal. Do you think markets are too optimistic or too relieved that at least phase one is out of the way, because there's still a lot of water to flow underneath this bridge?
Yeah, absolutely, and it is still a short-term solution. So the next trade talks, you saw markets sort of kick up a little bit and it looked positive, and then the phase two announcement, that those discussions will continue soon, and that'll be the tough discussions. So, as much as we think it's a positive, tariffs have been rolled back, there's still a big talk to come. So, that will weigh on the market's minds.
Dan has a question for you.
Hey there, Ed. Dan here in Abu Dhabi. Just yesterday, we heard from the White House Chief Economic Advisor, Larry Kudlow, who said that this trade deal, at least phase one, has the potential to double US exports. He says the impact on the US economy cannot be exaggerated. Do you think he's exaggerating when the US officials are talking about some of the impact that this trade deal could actually have? Are they overstating the impact here?
Yeah, it definitely does seem ambitious. So if you look at the agricultural exports out of the US, I think the maximum's around that 24 billion mark a couple of years ago, and it's obviously dropped since. So there's a lot to be done to bring that up to 40 billion. I think it seems like a very ambitious target. We'll see what happens over the next few years. But the demand has to be there, which China said it will be, but also the supply needs to come on. So there's two question marks there.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now, to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.